Greetings and salutations, and welcome back to Tones and Tales RPG. My name is Cody, and I will be your GM this evening. Tonight is a special occasion, as we are all participating in our fantastic Halloween special. As you can see, we've all decided to mix things up a little. Let me put my glasses on.
Let me take mine off.
So I believe we've got Monica.
Hi.
Bailey. Skye.
Oh.
And Seb. All ready to bring you a fantastic special edition D&D one-shot. Roll intro.
Welcome to the Halloween special from Tones and Tales RPG. Enjoy.
We had a little bug there, so for the first half hour, we're on camera audio, so it's going to be a little bit sketchy. Then we'll come back to this.
I'm sorry.
We learning.
This beautiful, beautiful piece was donated to us for our Halloween special by Lauren Potter. She is sorry guys, fantastic little creator who decided they wanted to participate in our Halloween one-shot.
Yay!
To begin though, somewhere deep within a mountainside, in the horizon of Vassal, there is a cave. And in that cave, it connects to another cave. And that cave then connects to another cave. For miles below the surface of this mountain is woven twists and turns of a buried village. This village consists entirely of small folk. No one above 5 feet is usually allowed to reside in this place, as it's too dangerous, they'll bump their head too often. However, this evening, we find ourselves present for the fantastic Harvest Festival within this beautiful, beautiful small village in the side of a mountain. Now, in preparation for the harvest this year, this festival rains in winter. It's the words, I don't have them. This is my first time doing this.
You're doing great, sweetie!
Oh no, we can't sit together anymore.
Monica crawls under the table, Sam crawls under the table.
I will crawl under the table for that woman any day.
Give it a toast.
I didn't know there was a romance. 7-1?
I know, how was Steve doing?
Yeah, do we need to contact Steve?
Steve's just happy to be a third wheel.
I thought the romance was 17.
Wow. Steve.
I didn't bring my Steve, get up.
We should have had a hand puppet.
That's Steve. That's literally all he does.
I just a little bit of drink went down. I went to wipe it away, and I don't have a beard.
You're in character.
Feels
It's
so
all over your
wrong.
shirt, just like me. Why is that playing?
It's not copyright.
Hang on. We strayed too far from the source. I realise what's occurred, I believe. Sorry, technical difficulties. I'm new.
It's okay.
Oh, we're sorted. Now, back to the actual topic at hand. On this grand occasion, the city's small folk are to provide fuel to the sacred beacon of the eternal flame. The Everlight candle, to ensure that it survives throughout the cold winter season. In this, festival The festival brings burrowers and small folk from all walks of life to see and bear witness to not just the flame, but the performances of the locals and far travellers. You all find yourself in this teeny tiny little hole in the ground. But it is a mighty little hole in the ground. For where will we store all of that small person energy? That's true.
Preach!
Having all come from distant paths, you have gathered as a group of friends, con-goers, if you will, to bear witness to this fabled candle and its festivities. So please, I'll start with Seb. Could you introduce yourself and your character?
Hi, my name is Molly, and I'm so happy to be here. You know, like, I'm a little guy, just a little guy.
I think that's a staple.
Molly doesn't know that. Okay. She is a little rock gnome that is very tanned, but has like moss green hair. Has no idea where she got that from, but it's there. She essentially clothing is just like the longest poncho that you've ever seen on a person that probably hasn't been washed. And she's just got this little knapsack,
Crispies.
and her hair is essentially a frizz fest. And that is Molly. No shoes though. No shoes are needed.
Them dogs are out.
Them dogs are out.
That's recording.
You've given us paranoia now.
No, that was me. That was me. Your paranoia. There it is.
I'll spoke
Oh my god, it is so yellow.
See?
God damn.
Now, we'll move over to Skye.
Skye. The mean queen. The ween queen. That's a reference that just doesn't exist outside of this table. You see, doing nothing but supervising. Yeah, you're doing a great job. Move that fucking table. Is Largos, who's a little harangun. He's like a little, like 3'9" rabbit dude. He's got his little armor on, his shield, and his green cloak. He's got like these weird like little golden goggles that he likes to wear. Like he calls me sunglasses. Well, they're not really sunglasses because you can see through them anyway. And he won't lift your finger. That's not his job. He's good at swinging a sword, but he's not good at doing anything else.
Well, Bailey, if you don't mind.
Swings around to a very the posture for this little mouseling creature is impeccable. Bright, clean, shining armor, grey fur with the big mouse ears and a small scar across his face. Large, like even for their scale, but like a big great sword. This is Tobias Swiftwhisker. And as he hears Largos pointing somewhere, oh, come here, I shall help. Jumps across the table, scurries across, and very gentlemanly starts helping whoever he can and taking the lead in any circumstance he can, but also just a weird theatrics to him.
I love that.
He's a theatre kid.
Something.
I told you I was thinking about it, and I thought, fuck it.
He poses every time he says a syllable. Shut it, Cameron.
If you won't talk, I'll make you talk.
Yeah.
Your earthly money holds no value to me.
$20,000.
I knew I'd be starting something.
Yeah, you did this. You did this.
Oh, sorry.
You're all good. Can we move on to Monica, though?
You sure can. Sort of standing in the middle of everything, completely oblivious to the people moving around her, totally self-absorbed, not paying any attention. Feeding her bloodhawk is a little lightfoot halfling with bright ginger hair, freckles covering her face, these big wide blue eyes smiling and nodding to the Bloodhawk as the Bloodhawk starts to nod back, and she goes, "Now, we're not going to swoop any blonde people today, are we?" And the hawk goes, and she's trying to coax her Bloodhawk. Let me actually see what I named it. It's called Buckabeak. And her name is Pederree Picklebrook. And she is one of two, but her shithead twin brother is off probably causing some mischief elsewhere at the moment.
All fun. All fun.
What was the name, sorry?
Pederree Picklebrook.
Pederree.
Pedigree.
No, Pederree.
Pedigree birds.
And Buckabeak.
Buckabeak. Caw.
Caw.
As you all help with setting up, feed your bird so it doesn't accidentally murder the nearest halfling with blonde hair. Try and contain your dogs. You find yourselves eventually in the throng of this festival. There are people from all kinds. You've got small yuan tea around. You've got these weird slimy creature looking things that are walking around too, with their weird head tentacles.
How dare you? How dare you? I knew this would happen.
It's canon now!
Fields of mice, quite literally, scattered about with their families. We don't talk about the amount of rabbit children that are currently present.
Yeah, right on.
Halflings, fairies, you name it, it's small, it's present. All going about their various activities. However, the big presentation isn't due to start just yet. There are a few activities set up throughout the area, if any of you would like to participate. There is a group of kobolds set up off to the side, with some chalk markings on the stone ground, for a potato sack race.
Yeah, nice.
Really?
A little bit further over, there's halflings, feet bare, dogs out, ready to go, spoon in hand, tea in the other, and there's an egg on the end of that spoon. Over on the other side though, there's this yuan tea who looks mighty suspicious. Mighty suspicious. With a handful of kitchen knives and a rotating board as this poor, tiny fairy spins.
Oh, well, that's art. We can't even that.
Pay a copper, throw a knife.
I could do that.
Is it blonde?
I can't. Yeah. Yeah, it's blonde.
Over in one of the food court equivalent areas, you find this table where a bunch of dwarves are all huddled together, hands clasped together, in the strongman competition, arm wrestling. In addition, of course, there are so many rabbit children here. Of course there's high jump set up. Is anyone willing to participate in any of the perceived events?
I'm going for the sack racing.
Bet.
Give me the fairy and the knives after you do the sack racing.
Anyone else?
I think I was the one who did the fairy of the knives.
Tobias will just sort of follow and watch for now,
Okay.
but he is eyeing off the arm wrestles.
So we'll start with the potato sack race.
I'm not good at anything, so this should be fun regardless.
As you approach, you watch as one of the heats takes off. You've got a halfling, a kobold, and a yuan tea.
How's that?
That motherfucking cheating!
They've all got the sacks up. The little pop-off, little firecracker equivalent sounds. And you watch as the yuan tea tries to jump forward and immediately face plants. The kobold is off, but he's not jumping very high. Something wrong with the bottom of that bag. But do you approach the person manning the stand?
Absolutely.
It's this middle-aged for a kobold. Kobold man standing there. What would you pay?
How much it cost?
I'll take one copper.
Alright, you're on!
If you win, you get all the coppers from your race.
That sounds real nice, that does. Yes. She will
Alright.
hand over a copper.
He reaches out behind him and he passes you a sack. You feel it, you kind of carry it, and it's got this strange weight to it.
I immediately open it up and look inside.
There is nothing inside.
Don't like the vibe of this sack. Can I have another sack?
Yeah, right. He hands you another one. This one's got a blood stain about halfway up. Right where someone's probably fallen over and smashed their nose.
But does it feel as heavy as the last one?
No.
Then I'll take this one.
Alright. Next heats in a moment. He flags as you watch the kobold win that competition. Alright, you're up. Beside you, 3 people line up. You've got another herringon beside you. But this one's young, only about 10 years old. Clearly very excited. Can see the siblings, and the parents cheering on this little herringon. There's a fairy next over. Kind of looks weirdly determined. It's ready to rock and roll. Then there's another kobold. Now, to determine how this race is going to go, I need you to roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Before I do that, can I make an investigational insight check to see if any of these motherfuckers has anything noticeable that might be cheating for the race?
Sure, give it a crack.
I don't trust this heavy sack business you have spoken of.
I gotta remember to do this when I speak.
I have a +0 to both. I'm not very intelligent or wise. Is there one you'd prefer me to do over the other?
Your pick.
I'm going to do investigation. It's a 13.
With that, I'll give you that you notice that the fairy's sack appears to be the one that you were handed prior. It's quite heavy, but it's only around the ring of the top of the sack that looks very heavy. Like weights have been sewn into the top. However,
Okay.
you notice, just at the corner of your eye, a little flash of red scales, but then it's already gone when you do get a proper glance over to it.
Tempted mid-race to sick the bird on the kobold. You know what? Let's just let this race unfold. Let's just see what happens. Because it's either I punch on now or I punch on later. So what kind of roll was it for?
A dexterity saving throw, please.
Fuck. Oh yeah, it's not too bad. That is a 17.
So the race begins. The little, again, firecracker that I'm not going to give the correct word for, fires off. The rabbit goes to take a few jumps, trips over their own feet. Poor kid. Clearly not prepared to be battling with the big guys.
Big.
Socks to sock!
The fairy, however, even with their weighted sack, seems to be keeping up, surprisingly. But slowly, you see it from behind the fairy's wings. This kobold, again, just doesn't seem to be jumping. You watch as the sack rides up a bit. This cunt's walking The sack is torn at the bottom. You look over. You make eye contact with that finish line, and you refuse to be cheated out of your money.
I will not be cheated out of my money.
The fairy falters. The bag is just too heavy. The delicate breasts. This kobold, on the other hand, sees that you haven't fallen yet, that you haven't failed. And in his attempts to glance over to try and flag some assistance, trips over his own feet and tail, goes sprawling, and you cross the finish line.
Yes, eat shit and die! I'm just gonna smack her sack down. You all suck, and you're a cheat. You're a dirty little cheat. Go.
This kobold is screaming and crying, tangled in this sack with this bird clawing at his eyes.
Pederree is absolutely air thrusting at the moment. She is the fucking man. And she's gonna go and take her coppers.
As you approach,
Thank you.
thank you for taking care of him for me. It was getting fucking annoying.
No pressure! I think. And then she'll disappear back into the festival.
Now, we pan over to the knife throwing with the fairy. Were we both participating?
Oh, yeah.
So it's 1 copper. 1 knife. 1 copper. Throw. Hit the wing. Make 2 coppers back.
How many knives has she got?
3 in her hand. Do you request more? Happy Halloween!
Tobias says, "No, I'm not sure how I feel about this."
Then don't look.
Fair.
Is there no wind, but his cloak constantly blows in the background?
100%!
He's just like... this is fucking...
It's giving.
If the DM will allow me to have a cloak of billowing, sure.
How many copper? Was it 1 copper for each knife?
1 copper per knife.
And they only have 3.
They only have 3 present in their hand. Do you request more?
Well, I've got 2 hand axes.
Has this fairy not been through enough?
So you hold up the 2 hand axes?
I brought my own tools, sweetheart.
Behind you, Tobias folds his ears down. La la la.
Unfortunately, your own weapons are prohibited.
Fine, give me the fucking knives. Just puts the 3 coppers down. You can have one.
Hands over the 3 knives. You feel them. And they're just so lightweight. It's like you're holding a feather.
Mm.
Do you request more knives?
Is it lighter than a normal dagger?
I'm talking, it is as light as a feather. It feels like you're holding a feather.
Okay.
Now, who's going first?
My coins aren't doing the thing, so I'm just going to write it down. Should remind me at some point. He's probably not going to spend any more money. Largos will give it a go. He'll step up and be like, okay, alright. A bit of grievous bodily harm in the morning never hurt anybody. What do I have to do?
Now, do you have a basic dagger in your inventory?
I don't actually. I've just got a short sword, my shield, 2 hand axes. But a dagger, it'd be the same DC, it's just 1d4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what you'll be using as your attack.
Okay.
This, as you prepare to throw, the Yuan-Ti slides over slowly and gives the wheel a good spin. The pattern on the back begins to swell. The fairy in the middle looks surprisingly okay with this ordeal, considering what's going down. And surprisingly, the wings have no holes in them.
Oh my god, it's just a fucking gnome with a bed sheet behind them.
I've added a dagger just to make sure I get all my mods correct. Yes, beautiful. Okay. So I've just got to roll a hit.
You're about, let's say 10 feet away. 10, 15 feet, yeah. 15 feet away. All you gotta do is throw.
So I am rolling to hit, correct?
Yep.
Okay. Don't fail me now, please. That's going to be a 17.
You watch as this feather-light dagger straight into one of the bottom wings of the fairy. It lingers there for a moment and then fades away.
Huh?
The UNT hands you 2 coppers. Well done.
Yes! Sweet. 2, 3. You want to have a go?
I want some of those. That'll be a 25.
You watch. Are you there? You should listen to this too.
You should know this too.
You watch as, again, featherlight dagger flies through the air. Okay.
What?
It is shaved the inside of this poor fairy's armpit.
I like them smooth, okay?
Hands you back to copper.
Thank you. I'm
Now,
gonna give you a copper for paying for my before. I might be a rogue, but I'm a generous one.
A generous rogue.
you
Robin Hood.
still have 1 dagger. Do you want to take another gamble and double what you've just earned?
Gambling's good. You should gamble. Highly recommend gambling.
I should gamble. Thank you, ominous voice in the air. And he will give it another way. You just Pederree in the background. And
Now Pederree's watching now.
Yeah.
The auntie stops as you line up the second shot. 3 paces back.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
You're now about 30 feet away, give or take.
Wonderful.
And they stop the spinning board and spin it the other way.
Right, okay.
And you watch as the edges of the board begin to light up with little fey lights.
Okay. Okay. I'm just seeing if there's anything I can do to cheat. No. I don't want to use that yet. No, we're gonna. Okay, he's just gonna go for it. Here we go. Shake out the bad ones. It's gonna be a 26, homeboy. How's that feel?
You let the dagger fly once more, and once again it lands true. However,
Please tell me I killed this fairy.
you have only just clipped the top wing this time. Well done. That's the closest anyone's gotten yet. And they hand you 4 copper.
7 copper loser. Okay. Takes my coins.
Now,
Hands one back to Molly, and then I was like, well, I'm done. I'm the best. I know it. Let's go.
did anyone else want to do anything?
Yeah, look, when you guys turn around, Tobias is gone, and if you sort of scan around, you see him walking straight up to that table of dwarves.
Yeah, go, Tobias.
I think I've got all of you.
What you say, you little shit? What the fuck did you just say?
Pulls out like 3 coppers and slams them on the table.
Nah, not for this competition. 1 silver. This isn't. Alright. Get Gaza.
Get fucking Gaza.
And you watch
They have a cave troll.
as this crowd parts and this hulking dwarf. Absolutely. Look, when I say he would give you IRL a run for your money,
You're built like a Roblox character.
This man's so
Does it look like
swear,
this?
he defines it. It's in the dictionary.
Fucking hell.
He sits down with big thump. You hear as he stretches out his arms at least 8 different pops and snaps.
Let's go, big man.
Alright, let's go.
Are you Shadow? Is that you?
This is going to be a contested strength check. Much like a grapple.
Yeah, like, I don't think I'm gonna win, but hey, I wanted to do it. You know what? For my little guy, I'm gonna use my big dice.
Yes, do it.
Oh, that's not good. We got a 9.
As you both begin to push and flex against each
sorry,
other's hands.
that is a 12. My strength is better than I thought. Don't think it-
You can feel it. This lump of meat, which is this person's hand, flexes and flexes, and slowly, very, very slowly, he's gaining ground on you.
If he can bleed, he can die.
If it breathes.
I don't have anything I can use to push.
Alright.
Action.
You can bonk him.
Just fucking punch him.
You can always ask assistance from your friends, just from the GM to the player. Could always be dishonest, unhonourable.
Who do you think I am?
What if someone chose for you?
Well then,
I need another strength.
Flight of the Valkyrie starts playing and in comes Buckaroo.
that's a 23.
You watch as this creature continues to gain ground on you.
Come on, big man. You can do better than that.
Now, I will allow this if you so choose. Anyone can interject here. Does anyone want to butt in and help the little mouse against this hulking monster?
Can I get Buckabeak under the table to simply take a peck at one of his toes? Because I bet that motherfucker's wearing sandals.
He fully is.
I'm talking like, I want Buckabeak to come away with a fucking toenail.
I need a stealth check.
Say less.
Can I offer the help action to give Buckaroo advantage by just like shouting like affirmation, like, "Come on, little mouse man!"
I'll just see if... Okay, so it's just gonna be a raw dog one. Because this bird ain't got nothing. Oh, 19.
As this man continues to gain ground and gain ground. Oh, fuck! And he loses his ground. You watch as Buckaroo comes out from under the table. And fuck, this toe is ugly.
He's got the toe.
He's got the toe.
Fuck! Pederree's like,
I am the knight. You might just want to go and get that back.
I'm not done with you yet.
single tear. And he goes, yep.
One final strength check.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm impressed.
Come on.
23 again.
So close.
I
know.
My asshole.
Yeah.
As this man continues to flinch and wince because of his missing toe, his strength continues to fail and fail until it's game over. His fist, the back of his hand hits the table with
Fair and square! Fair and square!
You fucking cheated!
Stands up and thinks, how dare you, sir? I am a mouse of honor. Dare you insult my family name? Pulls out the sword, stabs it into the table.
No.
You watch as 2 or 3 of the other dwarves come to gather their ringleader, affectionately. And they pull him back and they rope him back in, and they're all confused why he's missing a fucking toe. They take him away and patch him up, and one of the smaller ones goes, "Fuck, I don't know how you did it, but that was fucking impressive," and he hands you 2 silvers.
Well, thank you. Good day to you, sir. His tail wraps up and pulls a sword out of his table. And
I love this mouse and I must protect it with my life.
Now, you've noticed some time's passed. A few people have begun to gather towards this main stage, we'll call it.
I think we just made an enemy.
Or did you? They're all migrating towards this stone pillar, cloaked in a rich red velvet, decorated with silver stitching, not unlike those fey lights from the spinning wheel that the fairy was on, depicting the Everlight candle and the story of how it came to be. Now, there's still time before the presentation begins. However, people are starting to nab those good frontline spots. A few of those you notice to be acolytes of the sacred flame. The eternal flame?
Yeah.
Eternal flame, sorry.
You're doing good, sweetie.
I'm doing my best! Again, all small folk from all different walks of life, the only exception being one very tall individual adorned with moth wings. They seem to be the person dictating in what these acolytes are doing. Do you choose to go and pull up a nice comfortable seat near the front, or do you want to do some more activities?
I'll sit in front.
Tobias starts walking out, he's still like rubbing his arm. Like, that took a lot.
You did great. You won fair and square. Watched in real time.
I saw the bird. Walks
So
off a
what?
bit like disappointed.
Shit. Mum said I would never make any friends.
We're all gonna die.
Not into my hair.
Oh.
Yeah, now you got yellow fingers.
Hey, you can have that back.
They'll get the dogs out.
Yeah, I'm gonna move my way to the front, and if anyone tries to get in my way, I'll be like, move, elderly coming through, move.
There are a few really disgruntled Harangon. Specifically, these are the ones I'm attacking, because I like attacking Harangons. Purely because they're giving the most disdained look of their life beyond their bowl cuts. "How dare you?" one of them says, screwing their face up. Their bowl cuts sitting about here as their ears perch above their head.
At least I don't put chippers in my hair like you can. Bowl cut looking ass. Get out my way.
I don't even know what language you're speaking. Quite frankly, I'm going to go speak to the manager to have
Do
them
you know
moved.
what this means?
I do speak sign language. Quite
Yeah.
frankly, that's
Yeah.
really rude.
That way. See? Yeah.
There are
Yeah.
children present.
That way. You know what? I frankly do not fucking care.
You'll have to excuse my disabled third distant cousin. Please keep going. We just need front row chairs. Very unwell in the mind. Please find a seat and don't argue with the bowl cut people. They will get us kicked out.
You watch as they brush their hand through their fringe and a streak of blonde is revealed.
Justin Bieber looking ass.
Oh no.
Thank you so much. We'll be on our way down the other end now.
Okay, goodbye. Far away
They
from us
turn and begin to leave.
No! Don't!
3 children in tow.
No! Stop it! I'm gonna
As the older ones walk by, I try and trip one of them with my tail.
Make an unarmed attack roll.
Can I give him advantage by saying something heinous to that Harangon?
How would you go about it? What would you use as that?
I would say,
24.
tell your hairdresser she needs new glasses, or she just needs to gouge her fucking eyes out and quit.
Well, I'd never. My dearest sister was the one who cut my hair.
Listen, sweetheart, I don't give a fuck what your sister does. Fuck your sister, fuck your kids. Maybe don't fuck your kids, but...
Midway through, she's about to whip out the finger. She goes down like a sack of fucking potatoes.
And Buckabeak straight on her. I totally flunked the roll to restrain Buckabeak.
You watch. It's a hawk, yes? One
Yeah,
hawk.
blood hawk.
You watch as this hawk picks up this little rabbit person
Oh,
and begins
fuck.
to fly away.
At that point, Pederree, it's out of her hand. She just pulls up a seat. And then
There's these 3 children standing there like, Ma!
Manager, there's some lonely children here.
I'm doing something absolutely heinous. I just rolled for a stealth check. I got a 19 plus 7, so that's math. I'm going to sneakily fart on her face.
And on the children? Because they're on the left.
yeah, fart on the children. Fart on the
I'm
children.
just gonna fart and let it linger, and then just cut it off as soon as I leave.
As one of the acolytes approaches, who has heard this commotion,
Their mother just left them here.
oh, no way. Is that a hawk with a... Never mind. Okay, come on, children. And this Zolotl folk begins to lead away these 3 Harangon. And you watch
It's counting now.
as these children pass through the poisonous gas cloud.
Short.
Oh, fuck. Yeah.
Is it in your nose?
Yeah, it burns.
It burns.
Oh. Sorry, please continue.
The children are scammed away.
The eldest child. The middle child.
It stinks.
And the youngest child.
Please don't let burst out to tears.
Gags immediately.
Like the fucking cat
The
meme.
cat meme, yeah.
That little spurt comes out. Oh shit.
Twice. Lovely.
Justice! Forgot them!
For any who are paying attention, you watch as the Zolotl guides these children away, approaches this moth-like individual, explains that these children have now been abandoned, so to say. The moth makes a hand gesture and guides them over to what would be the church. Now,
They can't save them.
no, they can't. They're going to have disadvantage for the rest of their lives.
Damn, that's deadly.
Yeah.
Now, as this has occurred, you've noticed that the crowd has become just so packed. It's almost like Cult of the Lamb-esque gathering. Think all these tiny different individuals all packed into this tiny little space. In front of this pillar, that's probably only as tall as an average house, but it looks like it's the size of a mansion due to perspective. Now, sorry, I've lost my place in my notes, bear with me.
You take your turn.
Once the crowd has gathered, you notice as that moth individual takes flight. They've got this large staff in their hand with a crescent moon carved into the base of it. As they fly up, they use that moon to catch the edge of this felt? I can't remember what fucking word I used
Velvet.
to. Yeah, thank you. The red velvet. They catch that and slowly begin to gather it from the side of the column. Behind the cloth, from what you can see so far without it being completely drawn back. It appears that there are many different lights behind it. It seems to be some ethereal, shimmering, fantastic light. It must be a sight to behold to witness this Everlight candle. After all, it's why you've all come. You've all come to see this candle. Bear with me. I'm dyslexic as hell. I can't read, but I'm doing my best. Thank
We
you.
talk about this. D&D is basically confident bullshitting, so you just gotta...
100%.
And then a nuclear bomb appeared.
I fired it again.
You may laugh.
No.
we had
Oh.
sugar.
The individual, this ethereal moth-like fairy almost, but not really. It doesn't look like your traditional fairies. Comes to a stop. Their staff still outstretched, holding the edge of this fabric, this tapestry, if you will. You all know this individual as the shepherd. They are the leader of the Eternal Flame Church of this underground town. You know them to be a very kind and soft-spoken individual. Whispers of their great deeds are widespread. Hence, why would so many people be here if it wasn't such a welcoming environment? They begin to speak in a very soft, delicate voice, but you can't quite tell, is it masculine or feminine? I welcome you all, and this voice, though it appears soft, carries to everyone's ears like a whisper. I welcome you all to this year's harvest celebration, and I thank you all for your contributions to the Eternal Flame. Let this be the beginning of a peaceful winter, with many warm hearths and cozy homes. With that, please bear witness to the candle in honor of this momentous evening. And with one swift swing, the tapestry is pulled back to reveal the column, beautiful marble carved. At the very top, a nice empty plateau. The crowd begins to ooh and ah as they look to what light is emanating there, only for the dancing light that is there to suddenly wink out.
Is that supposed to happen? What?
By the gods.
Oh, this
Around
is gonna
you.
be good.
There is panicked murmuring, whispers, gasps of shock and horror. The occasional, why did we pay so much to travel here, if that's all it is?
So real. So real.
The acolytes are panicking as they run back and forth to try and figure out what the hell has just occurred. Dissatisfied visitors begin to move off, thinking this is some kind of disgusted hoax. Loyal members of the town approach, trying to figure out for the life of them where their candle has gone, for it is not present. In an attempt to quiet the crowd and regain their attention, they speak a bit more panicked, so to say. Everyone, please calm down, please. It appears our candle is missing. Someone has stolen our sacred artifact. If anyone could please, if they're still in their right mind, please come speak to me really quickly if you've seen anything. He watches the acolytes begin to spread out, and they're asking people questions. Have you seen anything? Have you seen anything? Do any of you wish to do anything?
I'm just saying, we find this thing, we could make a fuck ton of money off of it.
I do like money.
Sure.
Sounds pretty important.
I see honor to be won.
Yeah, sure.
Let's just do it.
Yeah, go team, go. Let's do this.
Yeah. Honor. And not a coin.
If I say that, I'm lighting up in flames. I can't say the hedge one.
Happy times.
The least honorable H word.
We'll find it.
The shepherd looks over and makes eye contact. But their eyes have no pupils. They're just this black, almost hexagon-like shape.
Pushes
Decorating.
Tobias forward.
Your eyes, right? Stunning. He also just has black eyes.
Thank you. Now, compliments aside. Candle? Have any of you seen our candle?
No, that's why we came. I must say it was a disappointment.
That's not supposed to happen, sweetie.
That makes sense.
You can hire us and we'll find your candle. We're very good at finding things. We always find things. That's our job. Been doing it for a long time together. Very good at
All the
finding
best.
things.
Oh,
yeah.
The best. The greatest.
The best around.
No one's ever
Ever
known.
taken us down.
He knows it.
They call us the finders keepers. Except we don't keep. We find your thing and we keep your gold.
We keep our friendship.
We keep our end of the bargain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's the one.
I like that. That's now our motto.
Okay.
And what is your rate?
How much would like a sacred eternal flame cost? How much like at least 5 gold, surely.
Well, honey. No.
Oh, am I overshooting? Yeah, I know.
That's
Big
like
party.
priceless. That's probably like 10,000 to be honest. Do you have 10,000?
How much gold you got? Because budgets. We don't ever want to go over budgets. You got to tell me if they're ripping us off, okay?
Which of you is the leader?
Mouse man.
In that case, for the use of your team, I will pay each of you 50 gold pieces.
One moment.
I don't know. I feel like there's like a little bit of a it's an eternal flame. Like you said, it was priceless. 50 gold each. Feels like a bit fucking enough.
Tell them we want 50 gold and pay lunch breaks.
All I know is there'd be no more honor than returning the flame.
All right. Maybe we'll just.
Well,
Maybe we
if
don't
you're
ask the
all
cat to
about
be the souls.
honor and everything, I'm sure we can split your 50 3 ways.
No.
I don't know. I feel like that's a total of.
That's 200 gold.
That's not right. It can't be. Too many 5s to equal 2s? That's weird. I like that. Redo it.
What if they provide us with like food or something?
So, with all the 50s combined, that comes to 500 gold, right?
There's more of our team.
The hawk is included.
Oh, and this guy pulls a frog out of my bag.
What's its name?
Henry.
Henry.
Yeah. I've also got his brother Todd, but he's a toad, not a frog.
Oh, so there's 7 of you?
Yeah.
And 100 gold each comes to 700 gold.
I said 50.
I don't recall that. Does anyone else recall that?
Oh, I'm having trouble remembering all these long years of mine. A lot of noise. Look, you're real pretty and shit. Love your outfit, but we got time. You don't have a candle.
Fine. Fine.
Hey,
Hot damn!
But you need to take Apollo with you.
who?
A pillow.
Apollo.
Apollo.
And you
He's wearing
watch
Apollo. The collar's itchy.
as that axolotl, or Zolotl folk, I should say, approaches once more after dropping off the children. There's a small wave, and they come running with little wet.
Oh my god! I'm gonna die of cuteness!
As it stops, the head bob causes all of its strangely levitating gills, even though there's no water, to fold forward, then back again, as the orangey yellow colour of their skin seems to glisten in the faint light.
It is a pleasure to meet you, Pillow.
Apollo?
One more time.
Apologies. My name's Apollo.
No apology necessary.
Apollo.
Why have you done this to me?
Hey, don't be mad. Don't be mad at them. Be mad at your parents. They're the real culprits here.
Now, I believe Apollo here. Apollo's been following a particular bishop of our church for a while for their misdemeanors. And it is entirely possible that this individual is the one that has taken our candle.
Scourge. Dishonor.
Please, find it. So we can barter again about how much this is going to cost when you return.
What's minimum of 700, right?
With or without the Kindle will determine that.
Well, like, it'd be pretty embarrassing if we, like, came back to you without the candle. I mean, looking at the rest of us, I mean, him not included, we probably would just dip if we didn't find the candle. We're not that.
I think I'm with you.
Yeah, you won't see us if we don't have the candle.
I don't think you meant to tell them if you're gonna renege on the deal.
I'm so sorry, little one. When they sad, start to potter away. Will you lot coming or not?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Why
Yes.
just keep us away?
Meanwhile, Pederree's like holding this blood horse. She's been successful so far, but.
Holding by the feet.
Now, it's the internal debate with that bird. Their skin is yellow, but the little bits of tentacle that come off is orange.
If it's got yellow on its head,
It's gonna be dead.
it's gonna be dead.
Can I please have the other half of that cookie?
You absolutely can. Do you just want the whole cookie?
No, I'll just have the other half.
Okay. Big
Thank
blessings.
Also, pleasantly surprised that you're staying on that side.
Yeah.
How dare you bring those fucking axolotl people into this game? I knew you would.
Bailey's fault.
This is my personality.
And I fucking kiss you square on the mouth.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
Oh, we can do what's going one time.
Now, it appears Apollo is leading you away from the town, taking you beyond what appears to be this gathering of this festival, as the shepherd in the background continues to try and do collateral. After all, sacred occasion's just been ruined for a lot of religious folk. There's a lot of collateral that he's doing. Now, with this next part, we will be travelling. I would like everyone to participate evenly in the travel, as unless someone can justify
Nailed it.
a reason as to why they would lead or spearhead, I will go around the table. Would anyone like to give an argument with me here on that?
I'm gonna pitch in evenly off.
Mhm.
I think.
Yeah.
In that case, it appears that Apollo knows where he's going. Can I get insight checks from anyone who would like to?
Fuck you.
16.
23.
13.
8.
You two spot it. He's just moving quickly. He's just going. He has no idea where. He just needs to find this item. He has no rhyme, no reason, no plan. As you got the high roll, you can determine whether you'd like it to interject, or you can pass it off to the next.
I would go up and put my hand on his shoulder just to stop him in his tracks. And just be like, do you actually know where it is that you're going?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Then which way? North, south, east, or west?
Down, then left, then right, down again.
Can you explain the Burrow to me that we're going to?
Fine. Look, I've got an idea. I know that sometimes the bishop goes down here to have alone time.
Oh no. What are we looking at?
And
He
look,
is taking off the
sacrilege.
celibacy.
I wouldn't be surprised if it was the bishop who'd taken it, because he's wanted nothing more than to fuck off the goddamn shepherd, because he's tall. No one cares. So look, there's a place somewhere down here where I know sometimes the bishop goes. I just don't know where it is. It's just this way.
So, you know by moving, but you don't know by halfway land.
No.
So you don't know where you're going at all.
I've just seen him go down this tunnel before.
And what breed is this bishop?
I don't think breed's the right terminology. I think you want to use species. It's a little less insensitive.
Look, if you met the people that raised me, breed is good. I'm learning.
God, this is a Halloween game.
Well, he's a halfling. About 25, 30 years old.
Young fella.
About this high. Blonde hair.
Oh,
Does he have a puka shell necklace?
What?
Shockers!
One of those cool youth pastors?
Yeah. You know what's so great about God? It's cool.
Hey, Skye.
Yeah,
Jesus,
right.
man.
God is cool.
Our God is an
No.
awesome God.
The Eternal Flame will be ever grateful for all of your assistance.
Oh, God.
Now, knowing this information, that this poor little fuck has absolutely no idea where he's going, what would you all like to do next?
If it's a halfling, can I make a survival check in the general vicinity that our little friend's going to see if I can spot any tracks or anything like that? Maybe just give him a hand to get a bit of orientation of where it is he actually wants to
You're
go.
a ranger, right?
Yeah.
Please tell me your favourite enemy is halfling.
It is humanoids, so I don't know if that falls under.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, sweet!
Yeah, so your favourite enemy is halfling.
Okay, let me just.
Pederree's
No
favourite.
blondes.
Pederree's favourite enemy is anyone that's not Pederree.
Oh, literally. Oh, yeah, okay, bet. So that means I've got advantage. Alright. Okay.
Hey, babe.
What's up?
What?
Is this recording?
Did you hit recording?
I did.
Yeah.
Look down the bottom corner. You'll see a little icon with the numbers counting up.
I don't think that's happening.
Surely not.
I did.
We're getting
I did
audio off
watch it.
these, so
Yeah.
it's possible that up till now we might be on the
I'm
cusp.
so
fine.
sorry.
I
was
watched you in
trying-
real time. Like,
Yeah.
click on it.
Yeah. Look, watch this. Bang.
Okay.
That's fine. We still got cameras.
All right, we're going to insert right now. Gonna do a little clap for camera. We had a little bug there, so for the first half hour, we're on camera audio, so it's gonna be a little bit sketchy. Then we'll come back to this.
I'm sorry.
We learning.
I did ask for assistance. Did I accept all of it? No. Now.
Good
So we're
noticing,
making
though.
a survival check.
17.
How do you describe what you're doing?
I mean, I know this is probably going to be a really specific question. Have you thought about what kind of subspecies the halfling is?
Look, not really.
No, that's totally fine. Being, I reckon it's going to be all in the footwork. Just looking for those smaller humanoid foot tracks, looking for like worn down pathways, especially if this is like something that, you know, is something that the bishop does often, and it'll kind of be like a subtle walking behind the
Zolotl?
Zolotl.
Apollo.
Thank you.
Pillow.
Just kind of walking behind Apollo and just like looking over their shoulder and gently guiding them so they're still kind of leading the way into where she thinks she's following this really worn down track from.
Okay. As you continue, you spot various footprints that all appear to be a clothed foot. So there is a shoe, but it is a consistent set of footprints. They don't look like they're walking with too much purpose. It looks like a very relaxed stroll, so to say.
Because this is all underground, right?
Yes.
So there'd be very little weather to really disturb any tracks that have been left behind.
Mm-hmm.
So I would dare say that they're quite, you know, unless re-walked over, quite prominent, I'd dare say.
So they are quite clear. They're very present. You have and are indeed following a set of tracks. These tracks eventually lead you to a small, we're going to call it a 3 intersection instead of a T intersection, because I can't think for the life of me what to fucking call it right now.
A fork.
Thank you.
Fork in the road.
A trident, if you will. Now, the first set of tracks that you are looking at currently lead off to the right. They head further down, but you do notice a little painting on the wall that specifies that, feel free, sorry, that specifies beware sleeping dragon. Through the middle, there seems to be other sets of footprints, but this one prominent set seems to be the only one that's veered off down this side. The rest tend to stay heading forward, and again, only 1 or 2 sets of tracks ever head to the left.
So the set of tracks that I'm following, the clothed feet, head down the Beware Dragon sleeping. Pederree's grip tightens on Apollo and forces him to go down the Beware Dragon sleeping path, even if he doesn't want to.
He doesn't flinch.
Oh, excellent.
He continues to follow your guidance in this. Now,
We're all gonna die.
does anyone else want to check and help contribute to this travel, knowing damn well that it's Pederree
Yes.
leading the charge right now while holding poor Apollo hostage, affectionately?
She wants that bag.
Can I perceive? I want to see if I can notice, because Pederree's got the tracks. Can Largos notice anything like on the roof of the burrow? Is there scratch marks, claw marks, anything where it looks like a rock slide's happened, anything like that that would be determined, oh, something bad happened here?
Roll.
15.
So as you look up to the ceiling, you notice various stalagmites and stalactites. I can't remember which is which.
Just a lot of rock.
Tight is up top, might is down.
Tight. Up the top.
So like tight, hold on tight. It's like might poke you in the ass from below.
Jesus.
Thank you to Tenacious D for that one.
Decorating them in various colours and shades, you find all sorts of glowworms, realising that's probably what's causing all of this ability to see, considering you're deep underground, and not all of you have dark vision.
On note of that, I might assist with the search, so if it is getting dark as we go down, Tobias will pull out his sword and sort of run his clawed thumb along a little jewel on the bottom, and the whole thing glows blue. And it produces a 15-foot light. Noon-touched longsword.
You watch as Apollo goes to look back. But he doesn't say anything about it. There are claw marks.
When he looks back, Tobias winks at him.
He blushes.
Oh, stab!
Tobias, you dirty dog.
I don't know where he got this idea of celibacy from me. Walks ahead with the glow.
Sword at the waist.
Yeah, 100%. Like holds it there and rubs it, and the blue glow comes out and you get in the eye.
It's the Schwartz. Jesus.
Honey, did you bring protection?
I've got all the protection right here.
Anyway.
Moving right along.
As we progress further down, you do notice there are various claw marks, various scrapings. Even a few of the stalactites seem to be chipped and damaged, as if something large has passed through here and has taken out the ends of them.
Would we
However-
know if there's history of dragons down in these areas?
Roll a history check.
15.
There are tales, like there are in any land of these wondrous beasts. Dragons of all shapes and sizes, existing within fairy tales, wives' tales. You know of a few local stories. One of the most prominent in this town is definitely the twin dragons down in the cave. However, they are not portrayed as enemies. They are portrayed as guardians and protectors for the eternal flame.
They gonna be mad?
What are you cranky about?
Thank you. I'm not cranky, I'm thinking face. I was born this way.
I can't tell, I'm sorry, Skye.
Look.
Yes!
That's my husband. Get it. Continue down the hole.
We all continuing down? Do you share that recalled history with anyone?
Not if conversation's not happening.
Not really.
Come on, Shatner.
No, I don't know if anyone wants to talk to the mouse rubbing their soil at the moment. I mean,
Completely fair enough. Can't fault him for that.
I mean, Pederree will think it's pretty funny, actually. Yeah.
Walking.
As you continue to progress, you begin to hear it. The offbeat, consistent back and forth.
Sorry.
Said stop.
I just naturally go like, not talking to me.
I work hard for these muscles.
Oh, fuck. Now, sorry. Snack break. Dang.
Okay, what?
Sponsored by not Wafer Sticks because no one's sponsored us yet. Please fix that.
Wow, you're really embodying Cody here.
We'll take a
trying my
Costco
best.
sponsorship.
Please.
Yeah, we'll take a Costco sponsorship.
If Costco sponsored us, I would sniff the CEO's asshole. Like, straight up, if that's what he wanted.
Yeah, folks. Snip that. Fucking save it. Get it to the Costco CEO.
Oh, I did a Skye. Here we go. Okay.
Your character.
Now.
Do you want one?
No. As you progress, you're the first to pick it up.
Oh.
Because I imagine your personal sonar system perceives this before anyone else can. Whoop. You hear the out of rhythm, but almost gentle pattern of two deep, bellowing snores as you approach a clearing within the cave, where two dragons appear to be wrapped around each other, surrounded by the traits from the harvest donated to the Eternal Flame.
There's actually fucking dragons here. It's pretty fucking cool.
Why would the sign have lied?
Oh, that thing back there with like lines on it and shit.
Holy shit, can you not read?
Why would I need to? I've never had to read like the past like 19 years of my life. Why would I need it anymore?
Can you read?
Yeah.
I'm still alive. I'm still healthy. Why would I need? That's just lines and scribble. Why write something you can just say?
How loud is this bickering occurring?
I can't fault that
Loud.
behavior.
Loud? Is it getting progressively louder?
Yeah, it would be
Oh
perfect.
yeah,
it'd be
Largos is from the Bronx.
Have you
so-
never needed a sign? That thing we went past, it gives direction.
Guys, I'm just saying. Why couldn't, when we were walking down, go, oh, by the way, there might be dragons down here. They're right there.
You're grown. We would assume you can read.
I feel like that's a bit,
Presumptuous.
yes, the big long word there.
Yeah, you know those words too?
Yeah, well, I know it now, don't I?
Say it.
Do you?
Look me in my eyes and say it.
Use it.
Eyes!
Yes.
Right.
What's up?
You look at Apollo, and behind Apollo is this two sets of eyes as they stare at all of you.
Well, fuck.
And they look fucking happy. Oh my goodness!
Hello, friends.
Hello, friend. Hi, friend.
We are the Finders Keepers.
Finders Keepers.
Sword out and bow.
What brings you all to our cabin?
Flame! Flame. Tell me about the flame.
Candle.
The eternal flame.
The Eternal Flame?
Yeah.
The god?
The flame is missing.
The flame?
Yeah.
As you say that, Tobias is taking a few steps back.
The candle.
So, tall guy.
Oh my god.
Oh my god!
Hey, I need a quick picture so we can flash this up.
Oh!
What happened to the flame?
Tall guy pulled the thing to showcase it, and the flame was
The
gone.
candle?
Yeah.
The candle's gone. The candle's gone.
Candle's gone.
Candle's gone. What are we gonna do? I don't know.
You dragon, just put another candle up there and. So it works, right?
Honey, no.
Oh.
The candle is gone. The candle is gone. Oh no. Oh no.
What does the candle do?
Oh, the candle is the beacon of protection. Were you not told?
What is it, scented?
Are you dumb?
Probably.
I don't want to talk to this one.
He sounds just
You
like
seem
one.
reasonable. You seem reasonable, and it's the reasonable of the two. It's the darker blue one.
Hindley
What's
wisely do.
happening?
They think
Um,
she is reasonable.
well, there was meant to be a flame,
Oh, fuck.
and then there wasn't a flame. Everyone got upset there was no flame, so we told them we'll find your flame. So we went looking for the flame, and now we're here.
What led you to us?
Just
Pushes
immediately
pillow forward.
points, yeah, Apollo.
Did you just call him Pillow?
Acolyte Apollo, what's going on? Why have you brought these people to us? What the fuck do you mean the candle's gone? The candle's fucking gone. You watch as the teal one has burst into tears in sheer panic and concern for the loss of the candle. But the blue one is keeping it composed and keeping it together while gently patting their sibling on the back. Now, you said you tracked the bishop down here.
Yeah?
We haven't seen the bishop in a very long time.
Oh, well, the little fish is right. The bishop stole it. Lock him up, put him in jail, give us a gold.
But where is the bishop?
The candle is gone!
Could you maybe give us some information if you know the bishop personally?
Yeah, he's a fuckhead.
Other than that, we kind of guessed that already.
Are you sure the bishop came down here?
Well, that's what Apollo said, that he comes down here.
They look to Apollo. He was always acting shady when he came down here. When was the last time you saw him come down here? Was it today? It wasn't today, was it?
She's gonna let the dogs out.
Tell me in detail what happened.
We went to sit down. The real pretty morph person decided to pull the curtain. There was a really nice erect pole of concrete. And apparently
Marble.
Thank you. And there was supposedly meant to be a real fancy not scented candle on the top, and the not scented candle was not there, and everyone freaked out. A bunch of people got fucked off and left.
There was a suspicious light, though, that was there for a little bit, and then it disappeared.
Make an insight check.
That is a 18.
You watch as the nostrils on this dark blue dragon flare. They're clearly angry about hearing about this strange light. Tell me more.
Oh, the strange light was there as well when we were doing the spinning wheel for the fairy thingy, throwing the daggers.
What did that one look like?
The same. It had the same sort of glow to it around the outside. Anyway, and yeah, basically just glowing lights that weren't supposed to be there.
Alright.
Didn't it make the throwing a lot more harder when you were throwing?
In reverse, yeah. It looked harder. I don't know, I didn't do it, but I could probably do it better. But anyway, we're not here to talk about that. Would you like a frog to feel better? I can give you a frog. I'll hand over. I'll pull a frog out here.
A frog.
Have you got magic now?
Yes.
Oh. My precious.
Is anyone going to try and calm down the crying dragon?
I just did.
Pederree's gonna do a dance.
They cried on your frog.
I got dragon tools now.
She's gonna do a little line step, a little jig, just start halfling dancing around. What the fuck is someone doing at a time like this?
The same thing that I'm doing.
Tobias sort of walks by, just on your shoulder and looks at. Oh no! Like they're all starting it now.
Okay, look.
Performance checks.
Alright, yeah, bet.
Nat
It actually.
for a total of 24. The only time it'll ever happen.
I got a 14.
You watch as the confusion slowly turns into what looks like frustration and anger. But there's something about that hop and that rabbit step.
In Largos' mind, he's dancing poison. That's what it is.
I should just imagine like a bunch of small people coming into your cave and going like, your very important religious artifact is missing. Oh, the taste of your lips out on the
That's the wrong poison.
Oh, fuck. The confusion has now outweighed the tears.
My job
Mission
is
failed
done.
successfully.
My job is done. I will take my payment now.
Look, the bishop is not down here. However, if you find him and can prove that it wasn't him, we may be able to point you towards something that could have done it.
So why don't you give us that as well, and then we can follow all of our leads in one go. One bird, two stones. Make sure it's really dead.
They look to each other as two flying creatures look up. All right, look. At the beginning of winter, every winter, a particular being within these caves passes on and their young go into hibernation. It is entirely likely that this creature has taken the candle to warm their young throughout the winter. I, however, would highly advise not following this without assistance. I cannot, nor can I, as we are all creatures of the eternal flame.
You need outside contractors.
What is this creature?
It has many legs, an antenna. I would go in with very, very cautiously.
Many legs.
His own feet.
Well, like, how many's many? Like, 3.
More than 2, less than 5?
Well, they have 4, so must be more than they. For them to say many.
We can't go past 4, because then you lose me.
As you
Can
guys
you
are
count?
discussing amongst yourselves, in the background, slowly shifting up the wall.
It's still
Is that Apollo?
Yeah.
Apollo.
Can I hand axe him to the wall?
Make an attack roll.
Fucking oath. You little fuck. Everyone see that video of those fucking British fellas playing soccer? And he hook kicks in and he goes, "You naughty little fuck!" That's how I'm feeling right now. That's an one.
You just killed Pillow.
I stove him in the fucking head.
You watch as your axe flies through the air. Straight through his neck. His head rolls off his shoulders onto the floor.
Oh, fuck.
Why did you do that?
Oh, fuck you, cunt. That hurt.
Holy shit!
First! Put him down! You already killed him once!
Put him back!
Put it back on,
You
right?
watch as
Surely.
the body takes the head and he holds it. Why? Yeah, actually, why?
Wow.
Too much.
I just wanted to go and tell the shepherd about the bishop.
The conversation wasn't over, sweetheart.
I'm fucking out of here. And he turns to leave again.
No. Can I do a sleight of hand to trip him?
I thought you were going to take his head. Still his head.
Yeah, I'll accept it.
Amazing. 18.
Describe how you've attempted.
So when it's tried to walk past, the leg just slides out and is basically squatting on the ground, not even trying to hide it.
Not even trying to hide it.
No.
He staggers, takes a few steps, actively turns his head back. He's glowering at you. Fucking stop!
You stay right here until we're done. You know how to get in and out of these fucking tunnels, so you stay here. You were meant to be with us. So unless you want to go back on your honor, then you stay here.
Fuck honor!
She said the H word.
I need to tell the shepherd!
We will tell them together.
We know nothing new yet.
Wait, okay.
He watches his hands move so he can cover his eyes.
Maybe we should come to a compromise on what we would like to do. So maybe, yes, we can go to the shepherd. Maybe we should just uncover a bit more first because, and I don't mean any disrespect, the shepherd is in quite close corners to how the candle normally operates. So we need to treat everybody evenly.
Are you accusing the shepherd?
Oh, absolutely. Oh, anybody that has close quarters with the candle should be, first and foremost, a suspect.
How many legs did she have?
I'm not saying perhaps it was the shepherd that took the candle, but there could perhaps be a mole of sorts in the church or something like that. We don't want information being passed on, that the flame's being looked for, the candle's being looked for. We should just keep it as contained as possible.
There's no need to overreact. Every time we find something out.
He looks
How
to you
dare
and
you.
smirks.
Don't lose your head over it.
Inspiration.
Nice.
Inspiration.
Fuck.
Genuinely, inspiration.
Yeah, this could be my little inspiration
Yeah,
too.
cool. Now, with that, the two dragons look to each other once more. The deep exhale seems to rustle you all about just a bit. Synchronized from two different angles. How romantic. Very Skye move. Now,
Are you sure?
you feel it in your hair, fur, ears, tail, bird.
You feel it in your bird.
I can feel it in my bird.
Just head down the left tunnel. If you're not gonna go get back up, tread carefully. You might find it down there.
What? We're gonna go?
Hi, Mr. Longsword. Purse first.
Fucking hell.
I love this guy. I love this fucking dude.
Molly, right? Yeah. The Apollo approaches. Can I borrow one of your bags?
Oh, of course. I just puts it in one of the little side bags.
He hands over a bag to you. in exchange for yours. And he puts his head in it, but he positions himself so all you see are just these beady little eyes and two of these little tentacles sticking out, and he hangs it off the stump of his neck.
I regret nothing. That's great.
Yeah, this has made it so much better.
He's an X-Men now.
Also, this is canon for Zordals in your world now. They can get beheaded.
No, fuck me, right?
Haha.
This is what I get. This is what I get. That's okay. I'm just gonna use him against you.
Happy birthday, love. I ran a session for you.
Yeah.
Now, are we continuing?
Yes.
Are we following the directions?
To the left booty hole.
To the left passage.
Now, are we going stealthily, or are we going making a ruckus?
What is stealth?
I will be sneaky snaking.
So you are definitely sneaking?
I'm heavily armored, wielding a glove sword.
I'm also heavily armed. Well, what to stealth's not bad, but I'll have to have a big red D there.
Yeah, me too.
I will also try to be more quiet.
Seeing you two be stealthy, Apollo also follows, because he's kind of scared of you. And he tries to be sneaky as well.
I'll give it a whirl.
Oi, not great.
But I'm not even trying.
Does
Oh, and that 20 and 11, 15.
Oh, it's been ages since I've used this bad boy.
I'm actually rolling well for once. With a
Negatory.
stupid character.
All of mine are about
we're all doing
shooting
it.
people and shooting them good.
19 and a nat 1.
Stealth?
We have to roll with disadvantage, heavy armor.
As you all attempt to sneak,
I got a 19.
15.
you all attempt to sneak. There's this thumping, and for some reason you can't figure out how to turn off your lightsaber. You keep stroking it and nothing's happening.
I swear, this never happens.
They usually say, I'm the best they ever had.
For some, and what was your roll?
15.
15? You're a little bit lighter on the foot, but you've kicked a couple of pebbles along the way and you're fuck as you go.
Fuck.
We all good?
I'm just quickly rereading to see if there's...
It's tough with one-shot characters because it's like you just don't know how to play them at all.
Sorry, don't mind me. Please continue. I have nothing of use. At all.
As the only person who has successfully stealthed, you are being followed by the of poor Apollo's footprints. And we continue down the left.
Yeah!
Left to the left.
How did Beyonce kills people?
Don't tell him, Cameron bitch, you come first next!
Now, this tunnel isn't like the other one. Would anyone like to make a perception check?
Oh yeah, I'm good at those.
I'm not good at them, I want to do it
Does
anyway.
anyone want to help me so I can get advantage?
Absolutely fucking not.
Now,
Fair enough. Oh my dear days, that is a 23.
I will, but as part of my raise, I get advantage on smell-based. So, leading with the sword.
Okay.
I got a 6.
Oh, 24.
Fucking hell!
19.
Sorry, 23.
Okay, I'm going to describe this in 3 very different ways. We're going to start with Molly, because you're the visual. So to you, the cave doesn't look all that different. There's a few scuff marks that seem out of place on the wall. Again, a couple of the stalactites are a little bit chipped, a little bit damaged. One of them seems to have been knocked off the roof and crumpled to the ground. Next up, we'll go with what we can hear. There's the progressive drip of the condensation running off the stalagmites from the ceiling. The quiet, yet not so subtle footsteps from the party who are all attempting to be stealthy and failing miserably. The light breaths of various party members. And this ever so faint coming down the far end of the tunnel. With the highest score. we pass through the tunnel. And what starts is that mossy, earthy scent of being underground, very familiar and common for this township and its pathways. It's progressed into something a little bit more acrid, I could say, a little bit less enjoyable, a little bit more nitrate filled.
There is something foul upon the air.
It is not hard to miss, however, even with the 6. The glowing ethereal light at the end of the tunnel.
Oh, no greatness from Pederree whatsoever. She's looking at it going, huh, they got traffic lights down here. It's crazy.
You watch as Apollo holds the straps of the bag in place so he doesn't swing his own head around too much. And he begins to go, there it is. There it is. And he's gunning it down the tunnel.
No, don't run, you fucking moron.
Are we following him?
Absolutely, let's go for a jog.
Yeah. I put your golden sword away, sweetheart.
You approach this open cavern. Before you, again, beautiful stalagmites and stalactites this time, dripping from each other. Various quartz built into the sides of them. There appears to be petrified wood still in the full form of the tree that it once was. Various quartz and jasper spreading off of it, as well as various veins of opal, thanks to all the trapped liquid and silica over time, as this cavern has formed in a pocket of fossilized forest land. It seems to have been captured at a peak of time,
Dope.
aging progressively into this beautiful, iridescent cave. Before you, in this massive room, is the candle. It's just sitting there on a rock. What would you all like to do?
Pederree immediately fucking fuck the candle. There is money to be made here. She just starts picking and scraping at whatever crystal is nearby, unbothered, getting that bag.
Instantly, Tobias is going to take a sniff of the air for one, but then also just eyeball around the room.
Yeah.
As you look around, I'll get you to make a perception check.
Alright, I'll roll one for my smell, and then I'll roll one for my normal. So smell, that was 20. For visuals, 14.
15 for sight.
So for visual, you both see a normal cave. Everything I've described to you. Maybe a couple of rivulets of water that are seeping from the ceiling into a small little pond off in the corner. Nothing else out of the ordinary, other than, you know, Apollo progressively approaching the candle really rapidly. For smell, that acrid, disgusting scent from before is stronger than ever in here. And you've started to pinpoint what it is. You find these small muddy patches throughout the space that seem to almost be slimy, but they're contributing to the iridescence.
Sorry, can I just ask, how tall is...
2-story building for a standard human height. It is a large space, very, very large space. I imagine that is correct, yes. No, 3, sorry. I was double checking that.
No, that's
It
all
is very expanse, huge compared to the size in which you are.
Yeah, 30, 40 foot cabin.
Just
Plus
for, like, under the guise of, like, trying to find, like, more goodies, Pederree's gonna send Buckabeak around for, like, a scout high up to see if, like, there's any, like, really big clusters that Buckabeak can find.
Can I get a perception check from Burrow?
Absolutely.
From Burrow.
natural 20.
You find several fault lines within the ceiling that are filled with rainbow and black opal.
Love that carry on. Is there like...
For context, rainbow and black opal, by the Australian pricing, translated into D&D terms, about $1,000. You're looking at 1,000 gold.
Oh.
But they are up in those stalactites, in fissures amongst them. They're quite fragile, it seems.
Is this tunnel like something that seems out of the regular, or like it's an established place that people come and go from?
This is quite abnormal, but it is in the same aesthetic vein as the entire city and village.
But it doesn't seem like there's been foot traffic and stuff down this way?
Not a lot at all. Like, for some reason, people just genuinely seem deterred from coming down here. And it's hard to pinpoint why, if it's so valuable.
It's the smell.
When you could be a millionaire, is a little bit of bad smell really going to stop you?
No,
It's not stopping someone.
Buckabeak's definitely going to have like a peck and a scratch at like one of the stalactites where some of the opal is running.
Make an attack roll.
You bet. I'm gonna with a beak. That's 15.
He attempts to chip away at it, but doesn't quite succeed. A few flakes of stone fall away and hit the ground and begin to bounce and ping away.
I'm trying to disturb the peace in a really
Now,
roundabout way.
you have 5 seconds before Apollo picks up the candle.
Yeah, I'm gunning for Apollo.
I'm finding cover and watching what happens.
What are we doing to Apollo?
I
Break his ankles.
I just want to run up and basically just get in front of him to stop him.
You just want to try and intercept him?
Yeah.
Alright. Bear with me for just a moment. We're going to call it a dex roll-off.
Yeah.
Because I can't think of what rule this would fall under. It'd just be intercepted.
Yeah. Seems faster, really.
Yeah.
So roll under saving throws.
No, just a standard check.
Just standard. So am I adding my +4 then instead?
Yeah.
Alright.
So did I.
Okay.
It's the weird birds out there.
Alright, so less. So that's a dirty
Are we rolling
20.
better? And that's a natural 20.
Damn.
Damn, dog.
Shit.
Meets it or beats it. You successfully intercept him.
Oh, lucky.
Just as he's about to reach for the candle, you've grabbed his bitty little slimy arm.
It's like, oh yeah. Stop. Just let me look for any.
But it's right there.
Let me look, because you might end up dead if you touch it. It could be trapped.
We could just take it back and continue with the festival.
Fight.
Or I could just take your body back and there will be no festival.
I've already got to take my body back.
Dad, no pulse, no nothing, no fire or light.
Well then, figure out what you're gonna do.
Thank
You're all
you.
dragging your feet. Stop trying to steal all the crystals.
I am not. I will not be accused.
Empty your pockets.
I do not need to. And as she takes a step back, it's like the chink, 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 chinking in her pocket.
Largos is gonna walk by and just pull the front of the bag up over his eyes.
Hey! Hey! Oh, come on now. I wouldn't have even done that.
You hear him progressively struggling because the bag is now too slimy for him to peel back down.
Good, you'll learn something.
Oh, very real. open it back up. I feel sorry for the poor bugger.
Tobias is
you.
literally in a corner, backed up, hand on his sword, just smelling around the air.
He's the only one who goes.
Do you want to investigate the substance any further?
Yeah, I will. Let's see. Investigation is +4. 7. I'm not going to get much, I don't think.
Thankfully, make a history check.
12.
It smells very familiar to what was in the tunnel prior when you were walking towards the 2 dragons. Except it was much, 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 much fainter. Do you touch the substance?
For the Senate.
Do it.
Yeah, okay, look, I think what he'd do is sort of stay away, but would pull out a small javelin that he's got and poke like the back of the stick into it, and just sort of...
As you jostle the substance, it begins to glow, just like the glowworms in the cave prior. Except in the cave prior, there was a very, very small amount of this excrement. As you look around, there is literal shitloads of shit in this cabin.
Oh my god, we're in the dookie hole.
Straight away then, we'll, based on the idea of the glowworms being up high, I think, eyes up and looking around the top of the
There
cave.
is not a single glowworm on the ceiling.
Is there noticeable bioluminescence coming from any particular area of the room?
Bouncing between the various quartz, opal, crystal, the water, there is a glow. Are you going to try and locate it?
Yeah.
You approach the candle.
Oh, so it's just, that's the only like noted light that, okay. So. Not bioluminescence then, that's just luminescence.
It does have that sort of quality to it though. It is a very
okay.
magical-esque flame
No,
that you're
by all
witnessing.
that, it's all man-made.
I want to have a look around the candle, but also grab like a rock or something close by that would be similar in weight to the candle, or even like a candle if I have
Indiana
one
Jones
on my
moment.
on my bag or something like that, just to replace it with that one. But I want to see if there's any like triggers or anything like that around it.
I just imagine while you're doing this, Tobias is going from like stone to stone, like, the reflection's there, till eventually he's just next to you at the candle, like, fuck.
Where do you think you were going with that?
At least I'm trying.
What do you think I'm doing?
Make an investigation
Looking at
check.
rocks?
Okay.
Hasn't clicked to Tobias.
Investigation.
Yeah, I think that's the correct one.
So that is a 19.
There is no perceivable triggers, traps, seams, nothing.
I don't think we're alone in here.
Yeah, well, have you got a candle?
Starts going through his bag. I would assume they would have some kind of candles being
Yeah.
underground creatures, so probably pulls out like a little tea light.
Yeah, I'll light it and put it down on the rock and then grab the other one.
The second you touch the Everlight candle, that cracking noise that was heard before splinters, suddenly rupturing through the cave as this giant boulder splits in two.
Go, go, go! Grabs the candle and
Roll initiative.
start going.
And with that, that's the end of this episode.
Break time.
Hot damn.
All right.
Thank you, everybody. That was fucking terrifying, but I've just had the best time of my life.
You did
Job.
so fucking great.
Yeah, you're doing great, man.
Well.
Yeah, fucking well done.
I'm enjoying myself so much with this.
I didn't know you were going to stay on that side. I thought we were doing a bit.
No.
No. I will say another big thank you to Lauren
Yes.
for this fantastic soundtrack that has been running through
Yeah,
this entire
bops.
episode. I'm so sorry if y'all are sick of it already. I don't care. I love it.
Nah.
No.
It survived.
Yeah, it's fucking great.
They made it very specifically to the specification that I'd requested for this one shot.
Really?
Oh, that's brilliant.
If you would like to see any more of their past work, check them out under Weary on Spotify.
We'll put some links up.
Yeah.
We'll have a link in the description and all that good stuff.
We'll have a link in the description, all that good stuff.
Motherfucker!
Thank you all for coming this evening, and I look forward to seeing you in the next episode. See you next time.
Bye!